Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, 34 inmates at Carrera Prison COVID positive. The UNC launches online newspaper to change the media landscape. Yellow level weather alert 1 in effect, and news outside of Trinidad and Tobago, former Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Sir Lester Bird dies. And now the news in detail. Commissioner of Prisons Dennis Polchan has confirmed that 34 inmates of the Carrera Convict Prison have tested positive for COVID-19. The commissioner was, however, quick to add that the situation is being monitored. He said random tests were done amongst 50 inmates and 34 tested positive for COVID-19. The commissioner's revelation came after a prisoner disclosed that inmates were fearful of an outbreak after several tested positive. The prisoner also claimed that inmates were not being separated from those who were COVID positive and that prison officials are not doing enough to protect them from the virus. The United National Congress on Saturday launched its own online newspaper, The Checklist, to highlight their concerns and express their voice on national issues affecting the country. In a YouTube video, the bi-weekly digital paper was unveiled by UNC's PRO, Kirk Mayhew. The paper will contain editorial content, political events, current events, election updates, news items, entertainment, political views, updates on the government's status, and inspirational stories. All of the content can be accessed on the Checklist website and the UNC Facebook page, website, and app. Readers will be provided with real-time updates on news stories and breaking news. The e-paper is free for now. The Trinidad and Tobago Met Service issued a level 1 yellow alert this morning. It reported periods of rain and or showers are expected for at least the next 24 hours. The alert is in effect until 6 p.m. on Tuesday. The Met Office says there is a high 70% probability that some of the rain activity will become intense and stormy with the threat of wind gusts of more than 50 kilometers per hour. The weather report said flash or street flooding and localized ponding are likely in the event of heavy downpours. News outside of Trinidad and Tobago, former Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Sir Lester Bird, has died at the age of 83. Bird died at 6 a.m. this morning. His death was announced by the Office of the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda. The government has since started planning a state funeral at an agreed-upon date. Sir Lester Bird was the second Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda who served from 1994 to 2004. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube, recapping the headlines. 34 inmates at Carrera Prison, COVID positive. The UNC launches online newspaper to change the media landscape. Yellow level weather alert 1 in effect, and news outside of Trinidad and Tobago, former Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Sir Lester Bird dies. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas. Aisha Wiles, she's up next.